Bellevue was filling with teenage victims. Horse fans, tired of boat races, had rioted on Long Island, setting the grandstand afire. The Mets and Yankees were losing. A sea monster displaying 8 segments had been sighted off Coney Island, and a strange flying object reported as cigar-shaped and thought to be from outer space had been pursued across Brooklyn Heights by the pilot of a light plane. As if this were not enough, the Weather Bureau reported continued hot and humid, no relief in sight on the weather map. All in all, this 16th day of July, 1965, offered little in the way of hope for a better tomorrow. However, the Overland Broadcasting Company, noted for its unorthodox approach to news and local problems, had brought in 5 Indian rain dancers from Arizona to meet the emergency. I'm reading the prologue. That was the prologue from this book, Nicky. The Story of a Long Christmas by Winfred van Atta, an unforgettable story for all ages, all seasons. And I just rediscovered this book. It's from my childhood that I bought from a library sale. And I was maybe 7 or 8 when I first was reading this. I was an avid reader from a young age. And I felt this book to be so applicable to understand that any crisis we've gone through in the past has helped us grow and understand how to face and meet emergencies. And this book is a fantasy written at this time period in 1965. The prologue is revealing how things were at that time, what was the current news. And the author, Winfred van Atta, lives in Pomona, New York, just up from the Hudson from New York City, just up the Hudson. He was for many years a copy chief for the Literary Guild Book Club and later served as managing director of the Sears, Roebuck and Company book clubs. His short stories and feature articles have appeared regularly in our major magazines. Mr. Van Atta has 2 daughters, Mary and Gretchen, at Kalamazoo College, Michigan. His wife, Frida, is a teacher and author of the well-known books How to Help Your Child in Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic, and How to Help Your Child in Grade School Science. So these were definitely authors and book people. He seems like a delightful man. He wrote this book in 1965, Nicky, and it's taking place in the middle of the hottest July on record. They found him walking the White Line down Fifth Avenue like a kid on the railroad tracks. He had a beautiful face with large expressive eyes and the sweetest smile ever seen on the face of a child. He was dressed in a brilliant red and white